Let me ask you something. If there were a way to imprint your most sacred goals into the very core of your mind, the place where your reality is shaped, would you use it? Picture this. In only 60 seconds, you could slip past the doubts, fears, and inner resistance that usually block your progress, and deliver your intention straight to the part of your consciousness that turns thought into lived experience. Maybe you've tried repeating affirmations, making vision boards, staying positive, and visualizing your future, yet somehow life still doesn't reflect the magnitude of what you crave inside. Sound familiar? Now let's dive into this life-changing knowledge. Think about it. How many manifestation techniques have you tried that simply haven't delivered the results you were hoping for? The truth is, there's a fundamental misunderstanding about how manifestation actually works. While visualization, affirmations, and positive thinking all have their place, they're merely the surface-level tools. What most manifestation experts won't tell you is that nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, will manifest in your physical world unless it reaches one specific place in your mind and is fully sealed there. This hidden gateway is your subconscious mind. It's the control center that decides what becomes your reality and what remains just a passing thought or wish. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to effortlessly attract what they want while others struggle for years with the same techniques? The difference isn't luck or privilege, it's their ability, often unknowingly, to communicate directly with their subconscious mind. What Carl Jung discovered decades ago, and what modern neuroscience is only beginning to understand, is that your subconscious speaks a language that's entirely different from your conscious thoughts. It doesn't respond to logical arguments or even to repeated words. Instead, it responds exclusively to feelings, deep, visceral sensations that bypass your analytical mind completely. Stay with me because what you're about to discover might surprise you. The legendary psychologist Carl Jung uncovered a profound breathing technique that most people have never heard of. A method so simple yet so powerful that it can fundamentally change how your desires manifest in your physical reality. And the most incredible part? You can feel the exact moment it takes root within you. But before we begin, please hit the like button and let me know where in the world you're watching from today. It's always fascinating seeing who's joining us from around the world. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Think of it like trying to make a transaction at a foreign bank. You might have all the right credentials and paperwork, but if you can't speak the language, nothing gets processed. Similarly, your desires remain unfulfilled. When presented in a language your subconscious doesn't understand, but what if there was a way to instantly translate your desires into the exact language your subconscious understands? What if you could create such a powerful feeling state that your subconscious has no choice but to accept it as reality? This is exactly what Jung's 60-second breathing technique accomplishes, and I'm about to show you how it works. What Jung discovered was nothing short of revolutionary in understanding the hidden truth behind how our minds create reality. The subconscious, this powerful, mysterious force within us, operates entirely on feeling, not intellectual understanding, not rational thinking. Not even the most beautifully crafted affirmations can penetrate this gateway unless they're accompanied by genuine emotional resonance. This revelation transforms our entire approach to manifestation. Think about it. How many times have you repeated positive statements that you didn't truly believe? How many vision boards have you created where the images sparked curiosity but not deep emotional conviction? The journey of manifestation often stalls precisely at this point, the crucial gap between knowing and feeling. When we examine the mindset of those who seem to effortlessly attract their desires, we find they've instinctively mastered this emotional language. They don't just think about what they want, They immerse themselves in the feeling of already having it. This is the profound shift that separates wishful thinking from genuine transformation. Behind the scenes of every successful manifestation is this unspoken transaction. Imagine standing at the gateway to your subconscious mind. In your hands you hold your deepest desire. Perhaps it's financial abundance, vibrant health, a meaningful relationship, or a creative breakthrough. You're ready to hand it over, to plant this seed in the fertile soil of your deeper mind. But here's where most people encounter an invisible barrier. The guardian of this gateway accepts only one currency: authentic feeling. If you approach with mere words, with logical arguments about why you deserve this desire, or with half-hearted visualizations, the transaction simply cannot be completed. It's like trying to purchase something valuable with currency the seller doesn't recognize. You can negotiate for hours, days, even years, but nothing changes hands. This understanding completely reframes our approach to personal change. The decisions we make about how to communicate with our subconscious have far-reaching impact. When you realize that your subconscious responds only to the language of feeling, deep, visceral, embodied sensation, you begin to see why so many well-intentioned manifestation practices fall short. Affirmations without feeling are just empty words echoing in an empty room. Visualizations without emotional engagement are just mental movies with no power to rewrite your reality. The revelations Jung brought forward help us understand that we must become fluent in this language of feeling if we want to create lasting change. Now, I want to go even deeper into this topic by exploring how Jung's breathing technique actually helps us speak this language fluently. Through the right combination of breath and focused imagination, we can create a state where feelings become so real, so palpable, that our subconscious has no choice but to accept them as truth. If you're resonating with this hidden principle of manifestation, write in the comments, "Feeling is the key," so I know you're tracking with this crucial concept. Jung's solution to this communication challenge was both elegant and profound. He called it rhythmic breathing impregnation, a powerful synthesis of your breath, your imagination, and your emotional capacity that creates a direct channel to your subconscious mind. This technique operates like a secret doorway, bypassing the usual gatekeepers of doubt and resistance that normally prevent your desires from taking root. The genius behind this approach lies in its simplicity. Your breath is the most fundamental rhythm of your existence. It's the bridge between your conscious and unconscious processes. When you harness this rhythm deliberately, something remarkable happens. You create an altered state where your subconscious becomes uniquely receptive to new programming. It's like finding the perfect frequency that allows your desires to be downloaded directly into your deeper mind. But the breath alone isn't enough. Jung recognized that this pathway requires two additional elements to complete the circuit: vivid imagination and intense feeling. When these three forces converge, rhythmic breath, crystal clear imagery, and authentic emotion, your desire doesn't just float around as a nice idea. Instead, it gets sealed deep within your subconscious mind, where it can finally germinate and grow into tangible reality. Now, here's a revelation that shifts everything. Most people operate under the illusion that they can only feel something if they've actually experienced it in physical reality. This seemingly logical assumption is actually one of the biggest barriers to effective manifestation. Your journey toward creating change begins when you recognize this hidden truth. Consider your experience with fear. Have you ever felt afraid of something that hadn't happened yet? Perhaps an upcoming presentation, a medical test result, or an important conversation. Your heart raced, your palms sweated, your stomach tightened, all physical responses to something that existed only in your mind. This demonstrates the incredible power of your imagination to create authentic feeling states without any external trigger. This principle works in both directions. If your imagination can create fear about events that haven't happened, it can equally generate joy, confidence, abundance, love, and health, feelings that your subconscious cannot distinguish from reality. This is the profound insight that transforms our approach to manifestation. The boundary between imagination and reality is far more permeable than we've been led to believe. If you're ready to dive deeper into these powerful manifestation techniques, hit that subscribe button now and join our community of conscious creators transforming their reality every day. When you truly grasp this concept, you experience a paradigm shift in your understanding of personal transformation. Your imagination isn't just a pleasant distraction or a creative tool. It's the actual blueprint that your subconscious mind uses to construct your experience of reality. The thoughts and images you hold, when charged with genuine feeling, become the architectural drawings for your life. What we're exploring here isn't just another technique. It's a fundamental reorientation to how consciousness creates experience. The revelations Jung uncovered help us understand that we've been approaching manifestation backward. Rather than waiting to feel something until after it appears, we must generate the feeling first, and then the physical manifestation follows. If you've ever had that moment where you deeply felt something before it actually happened in your life, type precognition in the comments. I'm curious how many of you have already experienced this principle without realizing it. What's fascinating about this process is how it mirrors what happens naturally with fear. Think about this profound insight. Fear is perhaps the most powerful force that imprints itself into your subconscious without any resistance. When fear takes hold, your entire physiology changes instantly. Your breathing pattern shifts, your heart rate accelerates, your muscles tense, and your thoughts narrow to focus only on the perceived threat. All of this happens automatically, without any conscious effort on your part. This revelation led Jung to a breakthrough realization. If fear can imprint itself so effectively on our subconscious, we can use the same pathway to imprint positive outcomes instead. The architecture of transformation begins when we recognize that this automatic process can be deliberately redirected. Rather than allowing fear to hijack this powerful mechanism, we can consciously use it to plant faith, joy, and absolute certainty in our desired outcomes. This insight completely revolutionizes our approach to personal evolution. Instead of fighting against our mental biology, we align with it. The wisdom of Jung's approach lies in its harmony with our natural psychological processes. We're not forcing or manipulating our subconscious. We're simply speaking to it in the language it already understands perfectly. So how do we begin this profound journey? The first phase of Jung's rhythmic breathing technique is establishing what he called a steady rhythm, the foundation upon which all successful manifestation is built. This initial step might seem deceptively simple, but it creates the essential conditions for everything that follows. Find a quiet moment, close your eyes, and begin by taking slow, steady breaths. Inhale deeply, hold for just a moment, and then exhale completely. As you settle into this rhythm, something remarkable begins to happen. Your nervous system starts to calm, your brain waves shift to a more receptive pattern, and the chatter of your conscious mind begins to quiet. This creates the perfect environment for deeper work. Now comes the crucial element that transforms ordinary breathing into a powerful manifestation catalyst. With each inhale, visualize yourself literally pulling in the reality of your desire. See it, feel it, know it's coming closer with each breath. This isn't just visualization, it's a deliberate embodiment of your desire through the vehicle of your breath. With each exhale, release everything that stands between you and your desire. All doubts, all fears, all limiting beliefs that say it can't happen. Imagine these blockages, leaving your body like smoke dissipating into the air. Feel your shoulders relaxing, your mind becoming clearer, your entire being aligning with the frequency of what you want. This steady rhythm creates a powerful resonance where your conscious intention and subconscious receptivity begin to synchronize. It's like tuning a radio to exactly the right frequency. Suddenly, the static disappears and the signal comes through with perfect clarity. You're not just calming yourself. You're calibrating your entire being to the precise frequency of manifestation. If you've noticed how certain breathing patterns naturally arise during different emotional states in your life, type breath awareness in the comments. This recognition is your first step toward mastering this powerful technique. Once you've established this steady rhythm, it's time to move into the second phase of Jung's technique, building emotional momentum. This is where the real alchemy of manifestation begins to unfold. Gradually, you'll start breathing just a little faster, not rushed or frantic, but with a subtle increase in tempo that naturally builds energy in your system. This acceleration mirrors what happens during moments of genuine excitement in your life. Think about how your breathing naturally shifts when you receive wonderful news or when you're about to experience something you've been looking forward to. This physiological signature of anticipation is precisely what we're recreating here, deliberately invoking the body's natural response to impending joy. With each inhale now, feel your body charging with a current of positive excitement, as if something amazing is just about to happen. Each exhale continues the process of releasing resistance, but with growing intensity. You're systematically dismantling the internal barriers that have kept your desires at bay, creating space for new possibilities to emerge. The catalyst for transformation during this phase comes from your visualization becoming increasingly vivid and energized. Where before your desire might have appeared as a pleasant possibility, now it takes on the qualities of inevitable reality. The colors become more vibrant, the sounds more distinct, the sensations more tangible. If your desire involves money, see the exact amount in your account. If it's healing, feel that part of your body becoming whole and strong. If it's a relationship, experience their presence as if they're right beside you. Now, introduce the essential element of gratitude, the emotional magnifier that amplifies everything. Allow yourself to smile, even just slightly. Feel deep thankfulness washing through you as if your desire is already yours. This isn't pretending. It's rehearsing the neurological and emotional patterns that will make your manifestation inevitable. Your breath carries this joy throughout your entire being, creating a positive feedback loop of expectation and fulfillment. As this energy builds to its natural crescendo, you're ready for the third phase, what Jung called the peak moment, the precise instant when the seed of your desire is permanently planted in your subconscious. On your next breath, take the deepest, fullest inhale you've taken all day. Fill your lungs, your chest, your entire body with life-giving air. As you do, lock your mind on your desire with crystal-clear focus and unwavering attention. Hold this breath as you allow the image of your desire to expand in your consciousness. Every detail becomes more defined, every aspect more real. Feel the emotional resonance growing stronger in your chest, your heart, your solar plexus. This sensation is the actual moment of impregnation, when your subconscious accepts your desire as truth. As you slowly exhale, release every last vestige of doubt, every whisper of fear, every what-if that has held you back. Feel them leaving your body completely with your breath, dissolving into nothingness. In this moment of perfect clarity and surrender, something profound has occurred in the depths of your consciousness. The seed has been planted. From this point forward, it's already done. If you've felt that distinctive shift when something just clicks inside you, when a new truth lands not just in your mind but in your very being, type quantum shift in the comments below. Now that you understand the power of this 60-second practice, I invite you to incorporate it into your daily routine. Just 1 minute each day can fundamentally shift your relationship with manifestation. As Jung discovered, it's not about how long you practice, but about the quality of connection you establish with your subconscious mind. If this approach to manifestation resonates with you, if you sense there's something deeper here than what you've encountered before, I'd love to have you join our community of conscious creators. Subscribe to this channel for more insights that bridge ancient wisdom with modern understanding, all designed to help you create your reality with greater ease and joy. Has this perspective on the language of the subconscious shifted something for you today? Drop "seed planted" in the comments. I read them personally and love knowing which concepts create those moments of genuine recognition. And if you found value in today's exploration, leaving a like helps others discover this work too. It's a small gesture that creates ripples of positive impact as more people discover these transformative practices. I've prepared a companion video that explores how to nurture these planted seeds once they've taken root in your subconscious. It's right here. Click through when you're ready to continue deepening your manifestation practice. Until we meet there, remember that the feeling is everything, and you already have everything you need to master this language of creation.